Hey guys, welcome back, and I hope you're watching this show. Today we're gonna have an interesting one. Today we're gonna transform a wired RC car to a wireless 2.4 gigahertz. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Many ways you can do that, and how you can use old RC cars or vehicles that you're not using, keep them, don't throw away. I'm gonna show you how you could incorporate into a hobby job that the one we're gonna look at. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna transform. We're also gonna turn it pyrotechnic. So stick with me and let me know what you think about this beautiful transformation.
So I removed the remote control, which houses the batteries, and we had to go with the internal battery. But all the components are pretty outdated. The steering's pretty bad because it's not spring loaded. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all the gearbox and the transmissions, and we're going to switch them over to modern RC components. So as you can see, I removed and I hollowed out the center because I'm going to be adding a battery box and a steering gearbox in the front. So we're going to be using is a buggy system. We're going to use the front and the back gearbox as well. So as you can see, we have batteries now. We have to worry about the internal battery. We can get to the batteries. And we're going to be adding this buggy gearbox on the back with its spring. So it'll actually be spring loaded. All right, as you can see, it's a big upgrade. Those tires were a lot thinner and they were solid rubber. The ones there actually have air in them, and they're also spring loaded, as you can see. The front there. It's been glued with a JB plastic bonder, which is one of my favorites. The battery compartment is there. This is the old gearbox. It's pretty crappy, no suspension. We're going to remove that, and we're going to be adding the buggy gearbox, which also comes with springs, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that so you can actually have a spring-loaded suspension. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to fill in those big spots once I added the gearbox. You can see those big openings, about 2-3 centimeters. I glued this piece of cardboard. Once it was glued, I flipped it around. Then I filled it up with JB plastic bonder on the spots that was open. As you can see, we have this little nook and cranny. You want to fill up every nook and cranny with the plastic bonder. Not also will it look nice, but it would also reinforce the battery box and the front steering gearbox. Here's the results. As you can see, all the nook and crannies have been covered. That piece of cardboard, we could take it out. Not also will it look nice once you sand it down, but it's also reinforcing the bond on the frame. So that's what you want, especially with an off-road buggy. So I'm going to make a housing unit for the back gearbox and the suspension as well. So this housing unit is going to hold the gearbox for the back. As you can see, we have those two black pins. I'm going to show you right now. These black pins are going to be held by the housing unit here. And we're going to add these springs as well. So I do want a spring-loaded suspension on this RC Hummer. All right, the housing unit did pretty good holding the gearbox. As you can see, the gearbox is held through this housing unit, and the springs in the back are held from the back of the suspension. This is how it works, so I'm going to remove the screws. The pins are held by that housing unit in the front, as you can see. And then the springs, as you can see, they jump up and down. They're held by the back, so we have a pretty smooth ride, which is a fantastic idea. Came out beautiful. You can see we've painted all the car sand. We've sanded some of the glue in there. It came out perfect, very beautiful. The next thing we're going to do, as you can see, there is no tires there. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up removing the tires here. We're going to get rid of this ugly orange and paint it all flat black. Let me know what you think. I'm going to get rid of the soldier from the top. As you can see, he's pretty outdated. I got rid of him. Here it is. Looks pretty goofy. So I got rid of that guy. I'm going to keep the 50 cal. But what I do is I cut the barrel and I'm going to convert it into a missile launching system. That's going to be the part of the pyrotechnic which we are going to add on this Hummer. All right, so we glued, drilled, and screwed every part on this missile launching system. If I'm mistaken, I think it's a tow missile. I'm not sure. Don't get me wrong. I was never in the military, so I don't know. But I have seen them before. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding this on top of the Hummer. We're going to paint it, and this is going to be the pyrotechnic missile launching system on this Hummer. All right, the Hummer's done. As you can see, the wheels look beautiful, very nice. The bottom, we got the battery compartment, which is a big plus. Sand color everywhere. I also added the missile launching system. As you can see, it's pretty nice, man. I like it. It came out real nice. It moves side to side, and it also launches fireworks. I want you to let people know as soon as I'm done making a video for you guys. I want you to see how it actually works. So sit back and relax, and let me know what you think about this beautiful Hummer.
All right, man. Mission straight from the top. Our boys need us in Fallujah. 1,000 rounds of munitions, MREs, gas, and javelins. I'll take you 12, and the Hummer will cover your 6. Wait. Tango ain't nowhere here. Let's not worry about it.
I should have listened to my gut. Every time I always avoid it, it always comes back and bites me in the butt. That's how I learned this day.
Something on the radar. I also got lasers being pointed at us. I think we're being spotted. Let's take our positions.
We were spotted on our enemy's radar. It was a Soviet MLRS system. Thank God it wasn't heat-seeking.
Spotted the Soviet missile launching rocket system. It's not heat-seeking, so don't move. You guys take 3 o'clock. I'm gonna get to 12.
So it was up to me to protect the combo. So I headed towards the 12 o'clock because I had already spotted it since earlier.
I'm going heat-seeking mode. Detected enemy 1,000 yards away.
Of course, turn on my infrared, and the threat was neutralized.